Here is a short wellness snack from a recent Well Wave Now conversation. One insight you can apply to your health.
So, Steve, what did you learn about caffeine and the impact on the nervous system and your stress response?
First thing that happens is that your adenosine receptors are plugged, which means that an adenosine is the biggest driver for sleep. Okay, along with melatonin. A lot of people have heard of melatonin, not so much adenosine. Well, the caffeine molecule is so similar to the adenosine molecule that it actually goes into the receptors in our brain, which then makes you not tired. Okay, it's called wired but tired, which means that your brain is wired, but your body's tired. And that's why in the morning you still may be tired because you have that parasympathetic mode. You never reach that good, deep delta wave sleep. Oh, at the end of the day, if you're drinking caffeine throughout the day, you've upset your circadian rhythm because every time you drink caffeine, then the next step is adrenaline. It hits your adrenal glands. It releases adrenaline. Okay. That's fight or flight. That's a sympathetic mode of your central nervous system. And what happens is that what does your body do? It pumps a bunch of glucose into your muscles because it's preparing you to fight or flight. Now, what happens when you're sitting at your desk or in a coffee shop or wherever and you're not using that? Well, your blood sugar spikes. And then your pancreas says, whoa, hold on, pump a bunch of insulin in. And now we have up and down, up and down. The next thing that happens is it releases the cortisol. And cortisol is a stress hormone. And if you release cortisol after that initial morning burst, you now are absolutely disrupting your circadian rhythm. And you don't control this. You know, people, and it's ironic, people that drink caffeine sleep. Undoubtedly. You know, people will say, well, I sleep great. Well, you sleep, but what's the quality of your sleep? That's the
Right.
key. There's no question. Biologically, you can't be getting great sleep if your stage 3 and stage 4 are delayed and shortened.
You mentioned stage 3 and thanks, Bob. Mentioned
Yeah.
stage 3 and stage 4 of sleep a couple of times. Let our audience know what are those stages and why are they so important?
Stage 3 is where we heal. And so we heal our muscles. And then stage 4 is REM sleep. And that's where you dream. And that is where your body will repair some of your brain and also other parts of your body. It also repairs. And and those are supposed to be about 40 to 50% of your sleep cycle. And when you're a chronic caffeine user, it goes down to probably 30 to 40% instead of 50. And that's why you wake up tired because those are the places where you get your real rest.
This resonates. The full conversation is available on the Wellness Wave Club YouTube channel.